Yanely
and Caroline.
Welcome to the Bliss Academy Behavior YouTube channel.
Yes. We want to go over just some different activities you can do at home, like sensory and movement, which are really important right now for some of our kids, for all of our kids. Yanely.
Okay, so here we have a blanket. So you can put weights in here, some sand, dirt, and this can be used for you to place it on your child's lap, over their whole body. You can put it over their shoulders, and this is good to provide pressure for your student.
Yeah, so we also have that video of how to create a weighted stuffed animal, and you can get really creative on how big of a stuffed animal you use. You can even make like a snake-like stuffed animal that would be good for their shoulders. If you have a travel pillow, you can cut that open and put weights of any kind, like the dirt in your backyard, and use that for their shoulders. There's also these like weighted balls that you guys can use. You can, again, create your own weighted materials at home so that it's easy and fast for you guys, since right now everything is closed.
Okay, something else that you can do is you can try doing joint compressions with your student. So this would be when you get their joint. It could be their wrist. So you would either pull their joint apart for a couple seconds, or you can push it together for 5 seconds. Again, you can do it on their wrists, their elbows, knees, any joints where you think your child would need the pressure.
You could also just do squeezes too, like on their shoulders, their hands. You can even do on their heads. We try to implement a lot of sensory throughout the school day here at school. So we really recommend to implement sensory throughout your day at home. So don't just wait until they get upset. Do it before they get upset. That will really help to try to decrease the amount of times that they become upset, the frequency of them getting upset when having to stay home all day. We also have things like water beads. So these are really cool water beads. You can get them at the 99-cent store. You can get them on Amazon. Some people use them for decorative purposes. A lot of our kids love to put their hands in them, swish them around, squish them, even pop them. They're pretty safe. It's just water and some kind of polymer. But we don't recommend them for kiddos who do put things inside their mouths. This is more for students who don't put things inside their mouths or eat things that are inedible. We also use a lot of squishy balls, stress balls. There's these noodles. Everything that we have here is from Amazon that we load up on, that the kids like to use and play with. Again, these are sensory stuff that they can use as an alternative throughout the day.
If your child likes texture, you can look at our video on sensory items that you can use. In there we have a texture board that they can use. We also have a sensory sponge, which is a brush on one side, and then it has a sponge on the other side, which you can rub on their arms, their face, their legs.
And then for general movement, we recommend doing lots of movement with them. When they're here at school, they take lots of movement breaks in between lessons. So I know right now we're kind of limited on what we can do, but whether you have a front yard, a backyard, or even indoors, running up and down a hallway, putting painter's tape or any kind of tape on the floor to create some kind of obstacle course or course of direction. Here you jump, and then the next one, here you crawl until the next one. You could also do hopscotch on the floor with some tape, and then they can jump around in the house. Doing yoga videos, CrossFit videos, any kind of exercise videos in the house to get them moving. They've got a lot of pent up energy. They might have a little bit of anxiety right now, not being able to come to school, and they're not understanding why they can't go to school right now. So definitely encouraging lots of sensory, lots of exercise that you can. Right now we're still able to go on walks. So I recommend going on walks within your neighborhood, around your block, or running, playing chase, things like that. Anything else?
Yeah, another activity that you can do, which requires more heavier work, is that you can put something heavy on a blanket and you can have them pull it around the house, or you can put it in a bag. Having them carry groceries up and down stairs or around the house.
Mm-hmm. The most important thing right now also that we're really trying to make sure everyone knows is a schedule. Having a schedule and a routine that has sensory things, that has movement activities, as well as maybe some academics. If academics aren't doable right now, try and getting the just down compliance instructions, instructional control. And once we have a schedule and a routine down, you can move on to integrating some of the academics inside there. It could be as loose and as easy as you need it to be. It should fit your needs. Should not try to mimic what's going on here or what did go on here at school. It should fit the needs of the home and your needs and your students' needs. So we're really making sure everybody knows we've got a long way to go before we get to all come back to school. So having a routine and a schedule is going to be very important, because then when we come back to school, they'll be that much prepared and ready to go. If they've had a long duration of time without a schedule or a routine, it's going to be a little bit of a rough ride. So we're really encouraging schedule and routine. And if you need help building that, please call our hotline. Myself, Yanely, or Jacob, who's not here right now, will answer and help you through that. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, call our hotline or call the school directly, and we'll help you out with all of your needs. Thanks.
Thank you.